and welcome to Share a Beer. Oh, I'm seeing yellow over here.
It
I
says
don't
live
know
on
that
my end.
we're not. I don't think we're officially live on both platforms. I'm seeing like an alert or something happening here.
Okay. I see live 25 on my screen.
What about on
YouTube, I don't know. I've only got one screen.
On YouTube, it's 524.
on
Live streaming on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Hey, is
no,
this thing on?
it's
Hey,
it's
is this thing on?
is this thing working? Anyway, we are on our way right now. I think we just started, but I'm seeing some sort of alert on Facebook. So I'm not sure that we're live on Facebook. Let me click this window here. And I'll see if we are live on Facebook.
Uh-oh, you're going to blow us all up.
Yeah.
Am I gonna blow us all up? Are we gonna be all blowed up?
Load up. I'm going downstairs. All right.
Yeah, it looks like we are. Well, wait a minute here. Is this thing working? Can you hear it? Anyway, we are on our way. Yeah.
Ah,
So we're live on both platforms right now. It's giving me an orange or some sort of yellow. I've seen enough orange barrels. You know what I'm saying? I think we all have in our areas. So yeah, seeing another orange barrel on my screen was like rage. But we are live on both platforms. This is the first time finally without having to jump through hoops and everything. How long has it been, Bum? That we How long have we been on StreamYard? Because that'll answer the question.
Oh, 3 months?
Mark would know that before I would.
Wasn't it July?
Yeah, I was going to say about 2-3 months.
Yeah.
So this is so it's been 2 or 3 months, and told you we would figure something out, and we did, kinda.
Yep.
StreamYard figured it out for us, but here we are. And as you can tell, there's no logo in the corner for me anymore. We are officially here, man. We are official people
We're
now.
going to start selling some CBC glassware to start paying for this high price streaming.
I know we need to sell some more gear to get this up here. So now I can actually, if I had a logo, if anybody's willing to volunteer to make a logo and email it to me, I will start popping that up here. But this is Share a Beer Show 524 officially. 524 officially. Got the banner up and everything. So we can put up our own branding, our own all sorts of stuff. So this is pretty cool. Pretty cool to the history of the Share a Beer Show here, man. So Bum, what are you drinking, brother?
Just at the last minute here, I grabbed something I brought back from Detroit with me in August. Rockford Brewing Company in Rockford, Michigan. This is a Rogue River Brown Ale. And I just joined in on such short notice here, I didn't even have time to grab the CBC glass to pour it into.
Oh man, are you going straight out of the can here?
Straight out of the can.
Oh my goodness.
Which I guess is better than going straight into the can.
Well, eventually.
Especially when you're dealing with brown.
Yeah, that'll probably eventually happen. Yeah.
Yeah, this cost me $2.03.
And for those that don't know, what we're trying to do nowadays is we are trying to just show our beers, not necessarily look up every beer anymore, but show our beers and then talk about that a little bit. Go into the malt liquor report earlier and get through that segment, and then now we're introducing a music segment, so where we talk about some of the latest records we've purchased, maybe a little bit about off the top of our head on what's happening in with music or vinyl or whatever, concerts. It could be whatever is on our minds. And then a little sports as well. So just trying to evolve the show a little more. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think of that beer you're having there, brother?
I think it's a pretty decent brown ale, and you're not going to get more of a description. I like the new streamlined share of beer where you don't have to talk in detail about the tasting notes.
Yeah.
This is a damn good brown ale.
Yeah, it's a damn good brown ale. That's right. That is right.
Those are my
And-
tasting notes.
And Mr. Isolated, what are you having, my friend?
I'm just cracking open the Yeti in the can.
Ooh, in the can, another canned guy over here.
Yeti.
That's not your first Yeti in a can, though, is it?
It's got to be. That's got to be. It was $9.99 for a 6-pack of Yeti. Now that is a deal.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
And I'm using Great Divide glassware.
Oh, proper glassware.
Look at that. That is. Look at that. Dark, 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 and the milk chocolate colored head. It is. It's a classic for sure. Super, super, super tasty.
This time we got malt liquored by Craig.
All right.
Yeah, I see that.
He's up. He's up. Would he be up late or would he be up early? What would we consider Craig?
Earlier than us, right, Mark?
Yeah, because he's into the future, isn't he?
I guess it's early now. It's
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, he's well into tomorrow.
Sunday by like 10 minutes now. Yeah.
And Jones Street.
It's
What's
early for him. I mean, he's usually up till 3 o'clock anyway.
he says? Yo, Joe D. Don't know if you are a cider man, but you need to try the pineapple and blood orange cider from Austin East Cider out of Austin, Texas.
Huh.
Hashtag Texas boys. Speaking of Texas boys, I think they were within 2 touchdowns last time I saw the score of Texas A&M and Bama.
Yeah. Yeah. Texas A&M has picked up the score. Alabama was ahead like 27-14 or something like that. So,
Yeah, they got another touchdown, and I think it was 34. And then I believe did A&M get a field goal or a touchdown and brought it within 14? I don't remember. But I did see that Oklahoma had a tough challenge today, but managed to come out on top, of course. But Oklahoma had a tough go. Craig says he'll join after the MLP. Then he corrected himself. MLR. Yeah, very good. Good correction. Billy D doesn't like it too much when you get that part wrong. That's his part, his segment right there. He's looking at you, Craig. I'm gonna crack open an Oktoberfest that my friends at Pollinaire sent.
Pollinaire, yeah.
I have to review this, but it's
for next Oktoberfest, yeah, that's all I think they're worried about.
yeah. As long as we get it done. This is the Martzen, so expect it to be a nice dark golden or I don't know, kind of amberish color, right? Ooh, tap. Gotta get the beer selfie going. Let me see here. The beer, especially these German beers, they really love their selfies, man. Look at that. That is, you can practically see me right through that beer. Not that you want to, but you can. Big malts, right? Malt sweetness, caramel or caramel?
Either or.
Either.
Right,
Tomato.
Potato.
Oh.
Let's call the whole thing off, huh?
Yeah. I also learned that once I start the show, okay, I've got 10 minutes So if I say the show's going to start at 7 p.m. Eastern, at 7:09 or 7:10, at 7:10, it's going to cut out Facebook. Facebook is pretty strict, man. Facebook has rules.
I don't know.
Facebook has standards, man. We've been like kids in the back of the class.
That's the wrong place for us then.
I was
know,
going to say.
I don't know. I don't know if we belong here, man. Hey, Tom, what up, brother? What's up, guys? I'll put a link in the chat there for you, man. If you want to, if any of you guys want to jump in, if you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on StreamYard, Facebook, have at it, man. You're more than welcome to jump in. Actually, we can only right now we have 3 of us in here. We can only have 3 more, right?
Yeah, I think we can do 6.
Hey, Mark, are you able to look up now that I have the basic plan? I feel like I'm all official. Is it possible for me to lend more people, or is it?
I don't know. Let me check. I thought I remember seeing something about them being able to go more than 6 with the other plan.
You see that? And anyway, right now, if you guys have something in your glass, I'm gonna put up a banner here. I'm gonna give a big salute up there to Earth, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Earth isn't with us right now. I want to make sure to do that towards the beginning of the show here. Big salute to Earth, man.
Cheers, Earth.
Cheers to Earth, man. He's unable to jump in with us for the time being. I'm sure he'll be back, but for the time being, man, he's not able to jump in with us. But
hope you're
definitely
watching.
In our thoughts, man. He's still a major part of this show, whether he's physically here or not. He is with us in spirit.
Custom logo. It doesn't say anything about more participants in the basic.
Okay.
You get rid of the StreamYard logo. You can do your own logo, overlays, custom backgrounds. So,
okay.
I'll figure out how to make the most of it, I guess.
Yeah. So we're okay. That's fine. Let me see here. All right.
Now, I'm only seeing me and you, Joe. You're there, Bum, right?
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. But I'm not getting video on my end. Right?
Well, right now on the StreamYard, yeah, there's all 3 of us.
Okay. There we
Okay.
go.
Can you good now?
Yep.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, we could. I wonder, is there? I wish there was a way to, like, that I could kind of float this around a little bit, so that
okay.
I still love this how you can just bounce us all around in different configuration. I love it.
Yeah, I like that part because then it doesn't get as tiresome. You're still watching the same 3 ugly dudes on the screen. There ain't much we can do about that, but it's the same 3 ugly dudes on the screen. But at least
places on the screen. Yeah,
we can kind of keep it fresh here a little bit. I was able to get the screen share going, so like I can share. That happens to be in my iPad. One of the new features in the new operating system on the Mac is I can use my iPad now as a second screen. So I'm kind of curious. I've got my Apple Pencil here. I don't know if. Oh yeah, check it out. So
that's cool.
That's my Apple Pencil. So I don't know if I can write something on here. I don't know what my options are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
whatever you do there is it's just like having a second monitor, basically.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can see all my options up here and stuff. So, pretty cool. As far. Oops, now my cursor is stuck. Oh, there he goes. Okay, that was the first time I've literally played with it too. So, kind of cool to be able to use, your Apple Pencil. on your screen. Heck, you know what? This might make it actually easier. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So now I can put. Oh, this is sweet, dude. Sorry, excuse me, kids, while I make some adjustments here. Yeah, this is a good idea. Thank you for coming up with that idea for me. Oh, wait a minute. It might have just went south. Damn it. Spoke too soon. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, cool. So now I've got all my sound effects full screen on my iPad. So now I can just, I should, or maybe I can use, can you hear it or no?
No. Yeah, I know that burp.
Shit, Andrew. Yeah, putting in all those hours of work, asshole, are you? Still running on a fucking Dell computer desktop, probably from the 90s.
So pretty cool, man. I'm able to pull up.
You fat piece of shit.
I guess I have to use the Apple Pencil. So I can't necessarily just touch it.
Oh, okay.
But if I use my Apple Pencil, I can pull up my sound effects.
Consider yourself on the list.
A lot quicker.
Do it right from there.
Yeah. So with that in mind, we will pull up. Oh yeah, the one and only. Always evolving this show, aren't we, Mark? I mean, come on. The entertainment value on this thing? What are you, nuts?
We're on the cutting
Who
edge.
else has a Billy D? Does anybody else have a Billy D? I don't think so.
Well, remember, Falstaff Brewing does, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Falstaff. Kind of.
Actually, no, we're wrong about that. He doesn't have his own Billy D. This Billy D traveled to Falstaff, remember?
Right, and got an injury.
Right.
So not all. I mean, while in said possession for just a little while, we had to rehab Billy D.
Right.
I mean, that, poor guy. Billy D, he makes a lot of sacrifices for this show.
Right.
Okay,
well, in honor of the new Streamline Share a Beer show and the Streamlined Malt Liquor Report, we're going to drink a streamlined malt liquor tonight.
Oh.
Grenade.
Oh, and look who just jumped in here. We have Jay Vega.
Oh, is Vega there? All right. Boy, he can time it to the second, can he?
Yeah, he can. Look at that. Right on time, he says.
It's like the bat signal. When the malt liquor report starts, the thing goes up in the air.
Yeah. Amazingly enough, in my travels this past week, I swear nowhere in Pittsburgh can you find single small malt liquors for sale individually. I can't imagine why.
Now, wait. Because this is kind of important here. Now, have you had a McRib? I had 2 McRibs, Mac ribs last night. Next week, we're going to have to correct this situation. We're going to have the Mickeys with the Mac rib.
I'm still wiping the sauce off of my steering wheel from the McRibs I had from last year.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That's actually part of the malt liquor report tonight. We don't have any direct video of the chairman, but the chairman in the last 2 weeks or so has been celebrating Mac Rib season. He has done countless videos.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I believe I didn't watch his new video today. I think he has a new video today, but at last count, he's eaten a total of 9 Mac Ribs. Not all of them on camera. He even said he's enjoying some off camera.
Yeah, well, you have to. Now you're on the clock. Apparently, you have 30 seconds, bum.
Yeah, much like you have 10 minutes, Joe, for your Facebook Live thing. Okay, here we go. And
Jay Vega put you on the clock.
there's the Rebus. under the Mickey's cap, still there. So here we go.
Now, is this going to be a chug or is this?
Oh, I'm not going to chug it.
Okay.
Boy, it does have that delicious green glass funk to it, though.
Oh yeah. That's
Special.
And after that Rogue River Brown Ale, boy, this tastes wonderful.
It's a great pairing, right, Mark? I mean, that is one hell of a pairing, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm going to keep this in frame the entire time. Although at one point, Joe, you will be sharing the screen, so this will be rendered invalid by the MLDC.
We'll do our best.
Yeah.
To keep said.
I still
Mickey.
can't get credit for my 40 that I've done, so I'm not concerned if they don't give me credit for doing a Mickey's Big Mouth.
Yeah.
So anyway, I mean, maybe next week we'll have some good quality stuff from the chairman eating his mac ribs. He's been enjoying them for like 2 weeks now, and I'm happy to report that the chairman has reported he didn't have to travel 3 hours this year like he did last year.
I was wondering about that actually.
Yeah, he has mac ribs in his area this year.
Okay.
Yeah, well, this year they made mac ribs available in 10,000 more stores.
Mm.
Wow.
So the state of Arizona, if you can tell, we have them. We haven't had mac ribs in like 4 years.
Yeah.
I think it's been 4 years since we have had mac ribs. So yeah, this is a big deal.
Okay.
Big deal.
Well, I'm sure next week we'll have some stuff from the chairman. There was a video I think it was this past week where he did eat 3 mac ribs and drank a 40, and he did it with no major distress. So
yeah, the ones I had were saucy, baby, saucy.
Well,
if anybody gets a mac rib, make sure they sauce it up, baby. Just saying.
The chairman did mention in his first couple of videos, Tom.
Hey, there's Tom.
Did he say that verbatim? Was it Tom just like that or what?
In the chairman's first couple of videos, he said that they were kind of skimping on the sauce, but now the hardworking American patriots who work for McDonald's are now upping their game and putting the correct amount of sauce on the mac rib.
Yeah.
So
Tom is back in the house. You want to give a real quick what's up, man? How you been, brother?
Double listening right now. What am I doing right now?
I think Tom might be on a delay.
All right, we're good. No, I had the YouTube in the background, and it was on a delay for like 15 seconds.
Okay.
That's bugging me out.
Good to see you, Tom.
You too, guys. How you guys doing?
Excellent.
First show on multiple platforms today, man. How does it feel?
Oh man. Well, iOS wasn't letting me in. Safari is not updated for it. I believe it would only let me do audio
on Facebook.
On iOS.
Oh, okay. We are on Facebook and YouTube right now, man.
Really?
Yeah. Just when you thought the show couldn't get possibly any bigger, here we are. All right, Bum, what do you have for us, brother?
Okay, more news. This past week, I think it was Tuesday, October 8th. Happy birthday to Havana.
Oh, happy. Okay. Yeah, we'll give a big salute to Havana, man.
Yeah, so 3 more years, Havana, and I think you can probably talk Joe D into showing some of your videos.
Yeah, you've only got 3 more years, man. How many share beers is that from now? Like, what, 150 or so?
150.
Yeah. Although 40 Ounce Fear claims that it's not known whether Havana is 18 or 37.
Now, according to Jay Vega, McRib should be available 24/7, 365 in all areas.
I agree.
They said I didn't really read into it, but I guess it was a reason why they can't distribute to so many areas, and like they pinpoint certain areas.
Get a haircut and take a shave, Tom. You dirtbag.
Hey, be nice. Be nice. It's a family show.
This is getting his winter coat.
Wow, Tom, you haven't been gone that long. When was the last time you remember it being a family show?
Oh,
Yeah.
all the time.
Family friendly.
Feels like family.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the update on the YouTube there, brother?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, well, we also have 40 Ounce Fear, and he came up with a pretty good challenge idea. This is called Fear's Halloween Challenge.
Oh.
He is challenging anybody out there to make a malt liquor video where you are portraying another member of the MLDC in the style that they make their videos.
Interesting.
Which is pretty interesting. And there's been a couple of them so far, but for the most part, there's been nothing majorly interesting because most of the ones that have been done by the main guys, but they're done in the style of some of the lesser lights. Like Badass Andy, who you've never heard me mention before.
Time for the malt liquor report.
But so far, these guys have agreed that, like, I think Fear the other day said he wanted to do a video in the style of Mr. Met 40 Ounce. And he wasn't sure if he could do it because Mr. Met is so unique in his presentation. So it's a good challenge in theory, but I mean, as far as these guys imitating somebody imitated Loot Bag Larry. And I forget who it was now, but they did a pretty good Loot Bag Larry imitation.
Did they get abducted by a UFO?
Yeah, there was no UFO at the end, but they did all the gestures and some of the darkness in Loot Bag's videos. And I forget who did it now. But it's an excellent challenge idea. But we have till Halloween. Hopefully there will be some good ones coming
I
up.
want to see somebody do a Huffy one. I want to see.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Mark, that's a great idea. Maybe somebody who's watching
that's
this.
my challenge to the MLDC.
Yeah,
for Fear's
that's
challenge.
great. Maybe somebody watching that. Maybe Vega. Maybe I would like to see Vega do a Huffy 72 style video.
You just have to talk really fast.
Yeah. Greetings.
Yeah, to me that's the real challenge, right? When doing it Huffy style is
You got to huff before you do it, I think.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah, you have to huff and a whole lot too of huffing.
Yeah.
He'd be a good wrestler.
Yeah.
He'd be a fantastic wrestler.
Yeah, especially with all the mask and everything. But
Huffy's been laying pretty low lately. He has not done a video since he did that one a couple months ago outside of Fenway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never came back.
Yeah. But anyway, to more news, Mr. Rayner, our friend Mr. Rayner, recently uploaded a compilation video. It was his 7th anniversary video, and it was just a compilation of all of his best bits that I'm sure it took him hours and hours and hours to compile, because this thing was like 25 minutes. God knows how long it took him to compile it. And lo and behold, somebody flagged it and YouTube removed it for quote unquote violating YouTube's policy on harassment and bullying.
are you kidding? They would shut down whole channels from those guys.
Right. Yeah. Well, he didn't get his channel shut down, or one of his 2 channels, luckily, but that video did get knocked down.
If they're going to take that down, they should take down every MLDC video.
I know, right? Like, what's the difference?
That's all part of the shtick. You got to harass people.
Do you get notified when someone complains, when they make a complaint about your channel?
You get an email from YouTube.
Yeah.
So what are they-
We've done this, and you have absolutely no say on what we do.
Yeah, that's pretty
Right.
much it.
We're
It's a
like God.
one-way
It's like the
street.
hand of
Yeah.
God coming down at
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, Mark will tell you all about that as far as dealing with YouTube.
Was there one day, gone the next?
Yeah.
You got the termination email?
I got an email saying, "Yep, the channel's been taken down for violations of terms of service," and I had no idea what it was.
That
So
sucks.
Jay Baker says he already did his. It's not Huffy.
You know what? I'm sure I watched it, and Coach flagged it. Yeah.
And Ron's beer review said hello to all you beer loving folks, man. Hey, good.
What's up,
good
Ron? Okay, so for our grand finale, I have a link for you to click on, Joe.
Okay.
It seems to be your newest consistent enemy, Falstaff.
Oh, well, yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
better than consistent hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, consistent hate is good.
Now,
You
Joe,
know.
I'll leave it up to you. The hate starts at about 1 minute and 15 seconds in. I'll leave it up to you if you just want to let it play up until that point where the hate starts.
Well, yeah. Let's see. We might as well, right? I mean,
It's up to you.
whoa.
I'll make a mold like a video.
There's 30 seconds right there.
Yeah, and look at the title. Hurricane 40-ounce malt liquor video. Fat Reggie is dishonest and fat. It's kind of in his name, isn't it? Fat Reggie is dishonest and fat.
So he's just kind of trying to stress the point.
Lying piece of Canadian shit. Today is Monday. Therefore, yesterday was Sunday.
Boy, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He knows Monday, and the day before is Sunday, and he knows Fat Reggie is fat. So he's on a roll.
On which Fat Reggie promised he'd review a new to him fucking sauce. He did not review a sauce.
Yeah, I'm disappointed too.
I marked him as a fucking liar and a cunt. Hurricane Malt Liquor label out.
Yeah.
Who is that behind him?
Billy, that's Billy D.
Billy D.
Oh, I've asked this question before.
Fantastic stuff.
Okay, here.
Let's go with it.
Cheez-Its, yeah. Cheez-Its are good.
What man, woman, or child does not enjoy a fucking cheese?
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. There's got to be some good hate here.
Not too much to say in this Malt Liquor video. I guess I should cuss out that fucking complete and total piece of trash. Fucking broke back fucking trucker.
I wonder who that is.
Fucking moth-eating fucking old fucking man. Joe D-Bag.
Yeah, I guess that's me.
Get the fuck off the net, asshole. Or at least get the fuck off of YouTube.
How often do you think he thinks about you?
15 years ago or so, I think it was some fucking Arab guy and a Chinaman created YouTube after they realized there's no place for fucking Americans to drink malt liquor with the label out online.
Oh my god.
This isn't
Figured it out.
fucking a beer. It's not fucking Uvu 3.0, asshole. It's YouTube. It's no country for old men. Fuck you and fuck your StreamYard.
You just had a hard day at work.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking
Video.
urine StreamYard because you assholes are fucking drinking your own fucking piss. Fuck you, Joe D-Bag. Fuck everybody appearing on your fucking shitty show.
Thank you, sir.
Hurricane Malt Liquor. Enjoy with the label out. And I do enjoy it.
Without us, you'd have no material. That's all you can say.
I like having this on my iPad, man. This is awesome.
Oh, that's funny.
I think that might be it for the for the show.
Wow, tasty.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it's good to have some good old fashioned hate in there. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. He brings it strong too, and I like it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's convincing of it and everything. So, thanks again, Billy D, for bringing it like you did, man. As always, nice and strong. Oh yeah.
He is looking strong.
Oh yeah.
and Mickey's big off complete.
Hey, Bum, you should dress up like Billy D for.
I don't know, man. With the climate around nowadays, I don't know if I'd risk that. Man.
That'd be awesome.
I could wear the suit.
Yeah, you could wear the suit and just call it. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Show number 600. I'll do that.
yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what we've been doing, Tom, since you've been gone, is shortening the initial, talk about our beer segment by just not looking at any of them. So you just, show the beer you're having. I don't necessarily look them up on Untapped anymore. We cut into the malt liquor report a lot sooner, and we get through that. gives us enough time
Looks like
on the
Bum
other
got a
side to talk about the latest records we've bought or the latest music, whatever might turn you on. Maybe you're streaming some music you want to talk about. Maybe you want to talk about some sports. Maybe you want to talk about how Brady looks these days. If you think he's going to last through the rest of the season.
Hey, he's looking like a prince over there.
I know you can't talk about the Red Sox, so you know what I'm saying that I can talk about the Dodgers, but
You got to give it to the Dodgers though. They went to the World Series, they lost, fought right back into the playoffs.
yeah, right back into the because the Red Sox not even there.
Oh man, looking like a wet dog. Goddamn wet dog. The hair's really long, so it's really messy.
Yeah.
Are you saying Jay Vega actually had a point right here? Is that
There's some truth to it. I can get it. It's some potential. But
Havana is actually 43. He has that Emmanuel Lewis disease. So what are you having right now, Tom?
I am drinking the from Foolproof, the peanut butter rain cloud.
Oh, Foolproof.
They're out of Pawtucket. They're out of Pawtucket. Yeah, I mean, it's not usually a brewery I go to. I buy from, but whenever I see this, I always get it because I love it. But it was better last year. I feel like a lot of peanut butter beers. The first initial, it's really good, and then they start cutting down on the peanut butter using it.
I know. Yeah,
it makes no sense. Like, give me what I want. Give me what you can make. Give me what I need. You know.
Yeah, give me what I need, baby. Give me what I need. And now, Mark was fortunate enough to be able to get a particular peanut butter beer that I've not had yet this week.
We had Syntax show up in the liquor store. I saw it. I got it up there on Friday and found it not in the store, so we got a 6-pack of it. Very tasty.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you've had it though, right, Mark?
Yes, only because what you brought when you visited last year.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You got like 4 of them, and then that, and then then I just literally saw it. I don't think it was there last week. It was there this week though, so it must have just shown up, which is nice.
For me, that is one of the peanut butter beers, and and then the one from Belching Beaver as well,
Mhm.
that has stayed pretty consistent. I mean, it's pretty. I think it's pretty. Yeah, I think those two are pretty consistent to the way
I
they.
mean, it's solid. You get a nice, nice natural roasted nut flavor. So it's not sweet. It's not artificial tasting. It's just got a nice roasted peanut kind of flavor in there. It goes really, really, really tasty there.
So, are you getting any of the other Mother Earth stuff there, Mark? Or
I saw two. There was that one, and then there was one other. So I only saw two. Which one was it?
Is it the one in the blue can? The like Cali.
the Cali Creamin'. Oh, I
Yeah.
love
Oh,
it.
That's it.
Love it.
Those are
I
the
seen
only
that on
two.
tap the other day.
Yeah. And is that worthwhile getting?
Oh my God, Mark, you'll love it. It's real sweet.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
Okay, I'll get that next. But yeah,
Yeah.
those were the only they had. They had like a foot of shelf space, and they had 2 6-pack. Those two and like 4 6-packs deep. So,
Cali Creamin's my second favorite to the Syntax.
okay.
My local place has it on Nitro right now. I've seen it. I usually don't. I don't know. I don't even know if I like cream ales. I don't really drink many cream ales, so I usually don't go for it. If that makes sense.
Well, if
Yeah.
you're gonna
Highly
get
recommended.
the original. Get a Jenny cream ale, and then that's
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Was Jenny not the first one that everybody?
probably was. Yeah, Genesee cream ale was probably the first.
That's the first cream ale I can hear. I remember.
What's like the profile on a cream ale? Like what do you get from it?
Well, they're definitely light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. To tell you the truth, what is the profile of a cream ale?
The Mother Earth one, it's just got a sweetness to it that most basic ales don't have.
Yeah. So I don't know what they had. Did they add lactose maybe? Instead of
I'm
milk
not
now?
sure.
Like milk, just a lighter.
Yeah.
ale with
The
lactose.
Genesee, it's the first one we've heard of that's called a cream ale,
Yeah.
but it's pretty much run of the mill.
They just took extra corn and put it in there for the.
Okay, cream ale is a style of American beer which is light in color and are well attenuated.
Okay. Sugars. Yeah. Sweeter. It's a sweet ale, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it like a better Coors?
Yeah. Maybe a little more mouthfeel to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, yeah, hence cream ale,
Fills
right?
your mouth.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Gotta have the creaminess in there, baby.
Make my own beer, baby.
Yeah. That one's so creamy you gotta chew it. Just saying. That was so creamy, it got a little chewiness to it, baby. My bad or good. Wink, wink.
Jesus.
My gift to you. Foamy S is now having a Tubbs DDH IPA Series 13 Strawberry Sorbet IPA.
That sounds like a whole lot of.
That title's too long.
Whew,
Yeah, the breath when you
man.
I liked it until I seen the strawberry sorbet. Is it just me?
Yeah,
Sound-
that one, man. You gotta work out for that one. I should have had Mark say that one, man. That's you gotta do cardio for that. Dear God. All right, everyone. Just finished a Martin House Brewing Snow Patrol Lemon Lime Sour.
Wow, that's almost as much of a mouthful.
I was just gonna say, man, holy crap!
he gets a gold star for the longest beer name.
And he says that, hey, I'm sipping on a Sweetwater G Strain 420 chocolate stout.
Yeah, have you? Ever
Oh
been
yeah,
in-
I had several of those.
Now, did you get it as part of a 12-pack, or did you?
I got it, in a variety. As far as the 420 strain, IPA, but that was like the stout that was included.
Yeah, the Chocolope or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And I still have it, but I don't want to buy a 12-pack just to get 3 beers. So
I'm gonna crack open this La Cumbre Brewing Sun Fade Hazy IPA. Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, with my new favorite glass, apparently, I love this IKEA mug, man. Bro, this IKEA mug, it's the perfect size. It's not too tall. You know, well, here it is. I've got the CBC glass, official CBC glassware there, baby. And look at that. It's almost just as tall. It's a little stubby, a little stubbier, a little shorter than your typical pint glass. Just a little shorter. And it's got more girth there, though, baby. Yeah, yeah, you know it. You know it. So,
Hey, Joe,
16 ounces then?
what was that?
Does it hold? Is it a 16-ounce glass?
Oh, that's
I
bigger
think,
than a 16 ounce, right?
yeah, I think this is like a 20 or so. Well, this is the 16 ouncer right here.
Oh, okay.
So this will tell.
Hey, Joe, how do I get my hands on one of those CBC pints?
Oh,
How do I
we'll talk. We'll talk.
Shave and get a haircut, I guess. And then
Yeah, you get a haircut. You get a haircut. And
Yeah, that'll be a start.
I'm gonna revolt.
Get a haircut.
yeah. Wow, look at that, Mark. So it's probably an 18.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Probably
Well,
an 18.
It give you room for a 16-ounce with a room for some foam at the top.
Give it the man. You can smell. Oh my God, I love the smell on this beer. The nose, phenomenal. It took a hell of a beer selfie too. Look at that. Oh yeah. Let me see here. What? Any description at all on here? No. No. But big, like big citrus. Big, like slightly lemony, mostly like orangey, maybe tangerine.
Mhm.
Tangerine. Oh, I love I want to put this in like a fragrance, like in a can Zach make this his next bar soap?
Yeah.
Can he make this his next candle? And then you could just light this. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. You know what? La Cumbre is, if you've not had this brewery out of New Mexico, you probably will. I've noticed that a lot more people are starting to say that they're able to get La Cumbre in their area. They're out of Albuquerque. I'll tell you what, man. When they have a ton of medals. They win a lot of medals for a reason. They do IPAs very well. You name it. They do IPAs very well. This is more of a thinner IPA. You can see it's floating around in the glass pretty easily, but
Is it a pale ale or is it?
no, it's a hazy IPA. But I wouldn't think the ABV is high on this. It doesn't say on the can here, but I'm gonna go out and say 5.5, maybe a 5.5 or 6. If it's even close to 7, I'd be shocked. You know what I'm saying? It's sessionable. This is solid, man. Mark, you gotten any vinyl? Anything happening with the music, man? Anything you want to talk about, Bum?
I have vinyl. Oh, do I have vinyl? I got vinyl.
I already knew the answer, but I thought I did.
But now remember what last show, Bum, I said I've got something for this week that is somebody's birthday that's from Pittsburgh.
Hmm?
Do it all fucking favor, Mark. Just fucking end it.
That was an epic video. It's one of the best.
But it has special meaning this week, unfortunately, with the death of Ginger Baker.
Yeah. Yeah, he died since we last spoke 2 weeks
On
ago.
Wednesday or Monday or Tuesday, I think he died. Yeah. And but
It was a week ago today, Mark. I think it was last Saturday.
Yeah, but they didn't announce it until like Tuesday then. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I heard about it Saturday. Somebody
Oh, you
texted.
did? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But this guy was born in Pittsburgh, celebrated. He would have been 100 years old yesterday. This guy, Art Blakey,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
jazz drummer from Pittsburgh. He was one of the major influences on Ginger Baker and all that
Right.
whole stream of. in the
And-
60s.
And I bought my new Chevy Impala in 2002 off of his one of his cousins.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
Wow.
So so he's a Pittsburgh native. So just celebrated his would have been his 100th birthday. I guess he died in 1990. He was 70 when he died. But
Yeah.
just a fantastic Led
October
Zeppelin-
16th, actually.
yeah,
Wow. He
some of
died
the
the year I was
best,
born.
Some of
He
the
born-
best groups in
He died. He was born October 11th
1919.
and died almost to the date,
Yeah.
October 16th. I mean,
Yeah.
How many people have died on their birthday? Like it's happened plenty of times.
Yeah.
I'm just
So I got this album, which is fantastic. This is one of his best, better recordings. This is from 1964, I think. And then I had like 3 weeks ago, I ordered some albums off of Discogs, and this guy that was selling them was in Tucson, and they never showed up, and they never showed up, and they never showed up, and I thought they got lost in the mail. And well, after 3 weeks, they finally showed up today. So I don't know what route they took. It took them 10 days to get from Tucson to LA, and then another 7 days to get from LA to here. But you guys, Keith Jarrett.
Oh yeah, another jazzer. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of his kind of epic recordings from 1975, I think. So this is a 1975 release on the ECN record. So that's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to listening to that. Really.
and he's 74. I'm showing right now.
And then what other one is kind of interesting?
It'd be
Born
nice.
in
It'd be,
49.
Yeah.
it'd be nice if we can get a song on here. You know what I mean? Get you know.
Well, we can't. But
Get blocked. And then this one I'm looking forward to listening to. Another, Herbie Hancock.
oh yeah, Herbie.
What
Yeah.
one is that, Mark? Well, when
Inventions and Dimensions.
is that from Paul Chambers? Okay, Paul Chambers is a drummer. Is that from like the late 60s, maybe?
This is 64.
Okay.
Yep, 64.
Paul Chambers is still around, still drumming.
Yep. So,
Wow. Yeah.
I was listening to him earlier, actually. That's
Were you really cool?
Yeah,
So so
Herbie Hancock or
Herbie Hancock. Yeah.
yeah.
oh, okay, cool. What were you listening to?
I don't even know. I was just playing music. I don't know.
Oh, okay,
I just
just
like-
random.
I
Okay,
just like-
yeah.
It's
He's
very.
He's been around a long time and has done a lot of stuff. But
And he's ageless. The man is 80 years old and he looks like he's in his late 40s.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Is he 80? Herbie Hancock's 80?
He's if he's not 80, he's pushing 80. I think he's around 78, 79.
yeah.
Wow.
I think he was born in the early 40s, Joe.
Yeah.
He's pushing 80.
Yeah. So he was like 21 or 22 when he did that album in 64. So that'd make him like 80.
79. Born April 12th, 1940.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when that man was like in his 70s doing those Bose infomercials, he looked like he was 40.
Mhm.
It's incredible.
Oh, and you'll be happy to know, Bum, that we are going to Bella Fleck and the Flecktones.
Oh, are they touring again?
Yes, they are. We were just sitting down here trying to figure out because my parents are coming down for Thanksgiving. And we're like, well, what are we going to do? And I'm like, well, let's see what's going on. And then they're playing here in Atlanta in the Symphony Hall like the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look up their schedule because it's been infrequent.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
Oh, great.
they are touring. So yeah. So we're gonna go see them. What is that? The 27th of November, I guess. Here in Atlanta.
Okay. Remember the Flecktones, Joe? I covered them on the show the one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you some of their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. So that should be a fun concert.
What kind of music are they?
Oh,
Bluegrass, jazz,
bluegrass.
funk, Tom.
Oh,
Blue-
right.
Bluegrass,
Down my
jazz,
alley.
funk.
I can lie to you.
A little bit
You
of
what, Tom?
The
What was
guy
that?
is
I
a
love that
banjo virtuoso. Yeah, and the group he assembles around him is just got everybody all
A lot of instruments.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Banjo, bass,
Oh,
Yeah.
the banjo.
bass, piano, and hesitate to use the term drum machine. It's a manually played drum machine called the Syntax Drumitar.
Mm.
Which he invented, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
I just like the name. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I just like the type of
Syntax
music that
Drumitar?
like.
Yeah.
I just like jam music, like people just jam out, like you all just play
That's
off
what
each
they
other.
do. Yeah.
It's a good time. Like you really don't need me. You don't need words. I don't need words.
Amen, Tom.
I
Amen.
like music that allows me to think for myself. Maybe add my own words.
Amen.
It's always a good time.
So what else you got there, Mark?
Oh gosh, I got all kinds of stuff. How much time do you have?
I know, right?
Anybody heard of this guy, Donald Byrd?
Oh yeah. Mark, you're on a jazz kick.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
Decided I'm reigniting my jazz kick, and what's nice is these are these Blue Note reissues,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
Blue
180
Note's
gram
doing
vinyl,
good
so
stuff,
heavyweight vinyl, and they are. I've listened to 3 of them. I've got 2 or 3. Yep, you have to listen to, and they've all been nice and perfectly flat, no warps.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Most of them are 180 gram or 160 gram.
And they're not that expensive. I mean, they're like $22, $23. So, so I mean, that's a little bit, but that's not a lot of the audiophile stuff will go for $50, $60 an album. So this stuff's $23, and it's got some of the best stuff, some of the
And
most
they're also doing new artists though. They're doing a lot of new artists, not just reissues. They've got a lot of new artists.
Lee Morgan,
Blue
Cornbread.
jazz?
Yeah. Who else? That's about it. So yeah, some new stuff. I was listening to this today. There's a classic.
Foreigner, wow. Yeah.
That's the first album?
This is, I think, yeah.
I was listening to Donna Summer actually a few hours ago.
Okay.
What is it? Hot Girls or Hot something? Yeah, I think so. Right? Is that not the big popular one? That's the. I have an absolute horrible copy. It was abused and abused and abused. I need to get a new. I bought it. Yeah, I didn't even buy it. It was given to me.
Yeah.
So I did my best to clean it up. I will not be playing much more of that album. I'm telling you right now. Not with my stylist. Not on my turntables. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen. That thing is bad. Now I've got. Do you have anything, Bum? Before I
Yeah.
go? Or?
Well, believe it or not, I do. Now,
Good.
Joe, I'm not sure how many weeks or months or years this vinyl segment is gonna. I hope it goes on forever.
Yeah,
But,
I think it's a good one, man. I really do.
Oh,
I think
I love it. But
Yeah.
as far as new vinyl goes, I'm not. This may be my only contribution as far as me ever being able to say, here is the new vinyl of a new
Keb
release
Mo?
that I bought this week.
Oh wow.
nice.
Kebmo. And the
Yeah.
only reason I got this last Saturday, the only reason I'm showing you this is because I fucked up on my Amazon order.
All I heard was "fucked up on my hand."
I ordered what I thought was 2 CDs, and last Saturday after there was no show last week. I got home knowing I was going to get my Amazon package, and I got my book and my 1 CD, and I was like, "Where's my other CD?" There's nothing there, and then I saw this other cardboard protecting thing, this other layer of cardboard, and I was like, "What's in here?" Okay, the other CD's in here. And I was like, what the hell? It's a vinyl album. I was like,
Do you
damn
have a
them.
turntable?
That's
What's
awesome.
up, Joe?
Do you have a turntable?
Yeah, I haven't had it hooked up for years, but it's right here. But
Oh, okay.
I was like, damn it. Damn Amazon. They screwed up my order. I ordered 2 CDs. Well, I went back and double checked and looked at my order. Guess what? I screwed up.
You ordered vinyl, yeah.
I ordered vinyl on this one.
It's
So
easy to do because they're right next to each other. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah. Joe, I don't know how hip you are to Kebmo.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know Kebmo?
I actually almost ordered that exact same album. Yeah.
I'm going to keep it. Obviously, I could return it to them if I wanted to, but you know what? I don't like returning things if I screwed up. I
yeah.
on principle, I'm not going to do it. I will just keep this and order a CD or buy a CD somewhere. So I'm a huge Keb Mo fan. And
I'll buy it from you next time I'm in Pittsburgh if you want to. I'll get it from you.
okay, well, possibly. Yeah,
You don't, if you really
yeah.
don't want it.
Yeah.
By that time, he might be. He might have quite the record collection going. Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be one of those accidents that starts a.
No. I can guarantee you.
Yeah. Okay. I guarantee. You heard it here on October 12th.
Let it be recorded on record that I made that statement.
Yeah. Yeah, today will be the day that he started his record collection.
No, I know there are some things that I do know for sure, will not happen. The only other Keb Mo that I could say that I would ever buy on vinyl, and Mark, I don't know if you know about this or not, or Joe. Keb Mo, before he became Keb Mo in the mid-90s, was Kevin Moore, which is obviously where his name came from. He was like a staff songwriter for, I believe it was Casablanca Records in the late 70s, early 80s. He had one solo album come out, an R&B album called Rainmaker, which was one of the names of his later songs as Keb Mo. It came out on Chocolate City Records, and I believe it was 1980, and it came out under the name of Kevin Moore. And it obviously, because of who he is now, this vinyl is very, very rare. There's some of the songs are on YouTube, but the vinyl itself is in high demand. If you want to look it up, Joe, it's called Rainmaker from Kevin Moore.
The main Moore.
Yeah, Kevin Roosevelt Moore. And his spouse looks like Robbie Brooks Moore. Living in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming. Born October 3rd. All these guys in October. October 3rd, 1951.
Yeah.
This is interesting. So, Kevin, what did you say?
Kevin Moore.
Moore?
Moore.
Oh, this ain't him. I'm telling you right now. This is a white dude with some long hair.
Yeah, just try
what was the album?
Rainmaker.
Rainmaker.
That'll give you the vinyl LP.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Rainmaker LP. Yep. Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah. 19. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. It's on Amazon. Let's see. Oh, that's the MP3 version. Okay.
Yeah. As far as I know, it's never been released on CD.
Yeah. This is. I'll show you what I'm seeing on what you call it, Amazon. So you've got Rainmaker. You can stream it unlimited, which I ain't doing, but yep, there it is. Casablanca.
Here it is. So I'm on Discogs right now. Right now it is selling for vinyl version starting at $25 for an album. But in good condition is basically $50 each. Yeah. Near mint. $50.
Yeah, you've got 2021 and highest 6374.
Yeah.
And I won't play it here because you know what happens when I do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting, man. Very cool stuff.
Yeah. And one other little bit of trivia that I remember when he first, I think it was in 94, 95, believe it or not, he was the opening act for at least a year for Celine Dion.
What?
Yep. I remember it well. Mid 90s. He opened for Celine Dion when she was doing her arena shows. Yep.
Huh.
Wow.
Yep.
That's amazing.
That is pretty crazy. Yeah. Wow.
See, that's why I like this, because I can give you that kind of useless, stupid shit that nobody else would know.
Well, and that's perfect. That's exactly why we're doing it. And what about you, Tom? Do you have anything, man? Anything that any latest album you've been listening to you want to put out there? Maybe other people might dig, or maybe
I
something else that's happening with music apps or whatever, man.
I don't really listen to albums. I just kind of stream. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like
Right. Well, stream, but yeah, sure. So when you stream, how do you stream? What's your? Do you go to
Amazon,
like?
Amazon Music?
Are you on Amazon Music?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about the HD service? What about the Amazon Music HD, the Ultra HD? Are you doing that?
Is that like a setting you can have on that? 'Cause I know I think I have it at like the highest it could play.
Right. Yeah. Now they just did this too. Was it 3 weeks ago now, Mark?
Yeah.
It's news to me.
But yeah, 3 weeks from
Now they just started offering a high fidelity music streaming part of their streaming service. So just like Tidal and MQA, they offer very high resolution music streaming now, and they call it Amazon Music HD. I think is literally the name. I think.
How much more is that if you already have the?
If you already have Prime, I think it's $13. I think it's 12.
Wow, that's crazy.
I think it's $13 for the deal. I think it's $5 more.
hmm
Oh, all right, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You already
saying? Like,
You already have Amazon Unlimited. I think it's $4 or $5 more.
yeah.
Amazon, regular Amazon sounds pretty good to me. It sounds better than Spotify.
I've told Mark that in the past. Like, I thought that Amazon, out of all the free plans that were out there, I thought Amazon was the better sounding one. You know, and now that I've been streaming Amazon Music HD and Amazon Ultra HD, actually, I still kind of think that to a degree. As far as I can tell, Amazon's only streaming in 24-bit 96 kilohertz.
Yeah.
Where you can go 24 192. So it's literally half or almost half the fidelity. So if you want to get technical, I'll share the screen with you guys and let you see, for those that haven't seen it, what mine looks like. And then whoa, it's not going to let me do it. Never mind. Thought I was going to do it. Not.
Not.
So, if how can I say this? If you were going to listen to Amazon, how would you listen to it? Would you listen to 2 speakers, or would you listen to like a 5.1, or would you?
To
how do you think
Amazon
it would
Music,
better
I listen.
Yeah.
Now, all this stuff just happened. What's the great thing about it is now I listen to Amazon Music. Now I pay for Amazon Unlimited. Well, actually, you get a 90-day free trial. So I'm still on the free trial. But I do listen I've listened to quite a bit of Amazon Music HD now, and Ultra. I was trying to show you the new Ultra HD playlist that they have going right now. I'm in the Ultra HD Norah Jones playlist. It sounds pretty damn good. Once you start getting above that 2496 though, you can darn sure beat it. But I listen to it now. This weekend, Amazon finally released, if you're an Apple guy like I am, they finally released the Apple TV app for Amazon Music. So download that on your Apple TV and check it out. That was the only iOS device that was left out. I still feel like it streams a little better out of the TV devices, out of the streaming TV devices. I think it streams better on a Fire TV stick.
What?
I'm sorry?
What, Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon. I think
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Music streams better. To me, it sounds better out of the boxes that you hook to your TV.
Mhm.
I think out of those TV streamers, I think it sounds better on the Fire than it does. And I have an Amazon Echo Link. Now the Amazon Echo Link doesn't necessarily hook to your TV, and you can make that sound real good. They had some updates recently as well, and now I can Bluetooth and I was playing around with that today before the show for hours actually. But I can now Bluetooth to the Echo Link, and then from that I am House Link connected to my new receiver that I got. That's another new toy I bought.
Nice.
But that sounds pretty damn good, man. Pretty damn good. That is, yeah, good, nice. You know, it does. It sounds good. If you're into really good high fidelity streaming music, and there's a place for that because I love my vinyl too. I've got a few albums here I'm going to show here in a minute. I love my vinyl as well, but there's a place for everything. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain things that you want to hear on vinyl. You're like, oh, for example, I've got a classic Frank Sinatra album coming tomorrow that I'm dying to get my hands on.
Huh.
That'll be my first Frankie. Hey, how you doing, Frankie?
Yeah.
That'll be my first Frank Sinatra album on vinyl that I will have, and looking forward to it. I'll give that a good cleaning and a good listening tomorrow for sure when it comes. But
Oh yeah, you're gonna clean it real good.
oh yeah, baby, I'm gonna clean that thing real good.
That's how that wax.
So we've got some questions here. Tremendous Sack says, how many Celine Dion concerts have you been to?
126.
All
I
of
can
them.
answer that one. Goose egg, baby. I ain't been to none. Anybody else want to answer?
I love that.
Goose egg for me too.
Yeah, I have not.
Me too. Yeah.
I have not been to any. He's got another. Can you tell the difference between 128 kilohertz per second and MP3 versus 160?
No.
As far as I know, yeah, I guess there is a 160, huh? I've been playing around with MP3s lately, and I have to admit, depending on what you're listening to, you can get some of them. When I'm listening through Rune, for example, some MP3 files, listening through Rune, and Rune does its little magic to files. And I'm here to tell you, them suckers can sound pretty damn good.
Yeah. No.
I mean, really good. There's this whole resolution thing happening with your audio file, right? And there's a lot of snake oil in some of this stuff, and it's tough to kind of, because sometimes we may feel like, I've got DSD files, and I've been playing around with my DSD files this weekend actually, and there's different levels of DSD. All DSD isn't created equal as well. And I've been having fun with my new receiver. I've been having a lot of fun listening to these different levels of DSD. And oh my God, the fidelity is incredible. Yeah. But there was who's the guy that we like to watch on YouTube, Mark, that makes those reviews, and he asked in one of his videos, he asked the question: are we really getting higher fidelity, or are they just doing some tricks with the dynamics, or are they doing some tricks with the volume level? I'm sorry?
Steve Guttenberg?
No, not Guttenberg. The one with the beard.
Ron, New Record Day.
Is it New Record? No, that doesn't sound right. Is it like Johnson or something?
Johnson, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Andrew Robinson.
Yeah, Andrew Robinson. Yeah, there you go. and he kind of asked that question. And so since I saw his video, and it's been a little while back, I've been starting to kind of wonder myself. Like, it's like, am I really hearing more? In a lot of cases, I am. I've been asking myself the question, and I'm like, there is these small, subtle differences, right?
Yeah.
Where with some, you're not, like, let's say we were talking about drummers earlier, and when you can hear it with cymbals, a lot of your high, mid range, and your highs,
Chords, cymbals, that type of thing. Like
yeah,
like
the
low,
plucking of
low
chords on a
quality
guitar.
MP3, like a low quality MP3, all that stuff, it just kind of, it gets harsh and it kind of blurs together.
And it muddled, yeah.
MP3, then it tends to be more defined. But
Yeah.
oh, 420. All right. Okay, Herb.
There's our prophet, man. We haven't seen the
No.
prophet in here in a while.
Yeah, he's drinking his favorite Sweetwater beer. That's what he's saying there.
Yep.
Yeah, either that or he's doing some kind of different music fidelity we don't know about.
Or that's the interstate he's traveling on right now.
Yeah,
Have you ever had someone pour that on tap? Was it G13 Sweetwater? They have the mango one, and then they have the other one.
Oh, they have all kinds of those 420 strain. Yeah, the G13. Tom.
It's hilarious because when
Mango Kush.
if you're at the bar and they're pouring it, you can. The whole room stinks like weed.
Yeah,
The whole room.
every one of those. I don't know if
It smells like the terpenes.
So, yeah. I wanted to try that Chocolope, but I wasn't ready to pay $14 for a 12-pack to try 3 cans.
Ah.
The other one.
as usual, asking you receive. Here we go.
Nice, nice. That's a pretty good beer.
Yeah.
So is it worthwhile to buy the 12-pack to get those 3 cans of that?
Uh
Well, I like
Well,
the other
I
one.
mean, you get 3 of the basic 420s, you know. The other ones are pretty good.
Yeah, you get the Mango Kush.
But
Get the,
every one of these, you open them, it just smells like weed, and when you drink them, you just taste.
Yeah.
weed.
yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Are they good beers? Certainly. But
They're interesting.
They're
It's
going back
worth
to their roots
it's
there.
it's
That's
worth
how they,
the.
that's how they got Sweetwater. I mean,
yeah,
you know, all that.
I can think of worse 12 packs to buy than that pack.
Yeah.
So I'd say go for it, Mark.
Go
Maybe I'll
for
get
it.
it next week.
It's worth the experience, you could say.
Yeah.
The experience, yeah.
Smoke your beer. Smoke your beer.
Yeah, smoky beer,
We got
exactly.
it. Smoke it, we got it.
I've got a couple, and they're not really like super big major. I've got other stuff that I bought, but this one is a popular one. Of course, I bought this one a while back, but I hadn't cleaned it. It was still in the wrapper, brand new. I guess I put it with all my other records and forgot about it. So I finally cleaned it today and gave it a listen, and it's pretty good. This isn't a super high quality copy. But still, Adele's, a solid, female vocalist. I got a soundtrack actually from season 2. I happen to like this series. It's a comedy series on HBO. I've watched every season. This is from season 2 of Insecure. Got a great deal on this. As Mark knows, I get Rod J deals on records, man, for some reason. Just get good deals. This was another one that I got for $16. Opens up here, so you got a real cool gatefold, so you can see some of the characters from the show. I don't know that it has. Yeah, it does. It has like little deals like that. Little pictures, and then a download code here if you wanted to download the digital copy. A lot of these records offer a digital copy as well
Cool.
that you can download. And that one you're downloading completely legally, of course. You know what I'm saying? So, and this what was cool about this one as well is it's colored vinyl. So, and this one happens to be blue colored vinyl. And you can see the label there, which is like a swimming pool Kind of cool. I buy these inner sleeves. Mark recommended these to me, and I buy these. They fight static quite a bit. They do a damn good job with static. And I prefer these rounded ones for a specific reason. When you get, like, for example, this Adele one, where you get these cool inner sleeves and stuff. This is like a nice thick cardboard. They still fit inside of here really nicely, and they stick out just a little bit, but it's makes it still easy to get into the cover. So they still slide right in there. They don't take up any extra room, and versus getting the square ones, for some reason the square ones just won't fit the same. So
And if they do, I'm sure with the corners, with the rounded bottom, it's easy to slip them into whatever you're slipping them into.
I started off with the square cornered ones, and they're just a pain in the ass to get back.
Yeah.
So the round ones they drop right in. Yeah.
That was it. You can see right now. I'm just dropping it right in. It's so convenient.
Yeah. Those sleeves fall under the category of, why did I not think of that myself?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you know what? The guy that does make those sells them by the buttload.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's pretty much, and then he's got really good plastics too that he's using. I forget the exact ones, but what I like about the soundtrack sort of deals from TV shows or from the TV series, that we like to watch, is that you get a variety of artists. So these are like the latest kind of modern R&B hits. So I do tend to like a lot of the modern R&B. I think a lot of these kids are really talented, and a lot of these are R&B hits. Some aren't, but there's a lot of good R&B being created right now that's from the UK. A lot of these UK artists are killing it right now. So some of these artists on the back of here are from the UK, really good. As a matter of fact, to the point where when you go to R&B and some of your streaming services, they have a UK R&B playlist, because there's that many of them now, and I bet you a lot of people that listen to R&B don't realize that, modern R&B. So that's another decent one. This one is something that some people might be shocked, because I don't like country. But I've been buying a few artists because I do like blues, and as we know, blues kind of mixes in
together.
And this particular artist, Barney Bishop, her latest album just sounds soulful to me. It's not country in the least. It's not blues in the least. It just has and it's not R&B. It's just soulful. It's just a good listen from beginning to end. I really dig it. So I bought it. You know what I'm saying? It has a cool gatefold. I really dig what I really like too with some of these albums is you can see, like, this one is your typical shiny sort of album. See how it shines back at you, and some of these have this really cool matte texture. See how that one's just not shiny at all, and it has this kind of rough feel to it, like construction paper, which is different and kind of cool to me. So it makes some of the, I'm really into photography, as you can tell, and so it makes some of the photography, especially in this case, black and white, and Bonnie Bishop is really into this like raw sort of emotional sort of thing, and so it makes that kind of photography that she has on the inside here really pop, and then inside you get some nice little goodies from this particular album. Comes with a nice poster, and this poster I'm probably going to buy a frame and hang it in my listening room, because you get a nice, and I think this is New Mexico. What I like about it, you get a nice photo on here and a nice description of the album, and then you get each song with the words. It's a really cool poster, and it looks like New Mexico in the background. No charge. So pretty cool, man. And just the quality of the vinyl is, Mark knows, you just know it the minute, even when you're holding it in the sleeve like this, you can just tell, man. It is thick. It is like, you know what I'm saying? It feels great when you hold a good 180 gram. And there's like some that are, to me, closer to like 170 than they are 80. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some that feel like they're almost 200. There's just this huge swing in what they're calling 180 gram. I don't weigh them like some people do. I guess that's the true test, is to just weigh them and find out what they really weigh. But maybe one of these days I'll get that geeked out over it and I'll buy a scale and weigh them. But, you know, just for now, you can kind of get a feel for what they are. But that one's cool.
How much is a scale that does weigh in microns? Is that, can you buy a cheap scale?
Yeah, I wouldn't think
Like
that.
a kitchen scale that'll do like ounces and grams for I don't know, $20.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cheap.
$25. I mean, they're not. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Any
That's true.
scale that you would buy like for the kitchen for measuring stuff would does both. Yeah.
Or
You
drug.
gotta have. I mean, you gotta have one for weighing out your weed and your coke. I mean, you gotta have a scale. I mean,
Someone does. Really.
yeah. Gotta get down to that half a gram, quarter gram. Or
yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to make sure you're not getting ripped off. You're not paying for more. You know, not paying more for
You sell everything in micron.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, do you care, since you have it right behind you? Do you care to share with people what you did with your turntable? Maybe that would help some people out.
I did the super high end audiophile IKEA method of
Yeah. It's the IKEA turntable hack.
yeah. So all right. So I replaced my metal stand with this IKEA Calyx, which is just like a assemble it yourself furniture, but the little cubes are perfect for albums. But for the turntable, I bought a cutting board. This cutting board is made out of bamboo. It's about an inch, I don't know, inch and a half thick. And then I put the turntable on the bamboo cutting board, and then isolated the cutting board from the surface of the cabinet with cork coasters that I got at IKEA. So you can geek out and buy audiophile isolation tables with pads for like $2,000. This cost me $2,150. So
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's official.
and it
It's
works. It works
cheapest way.
well. It works well. I mean, it definitely makes a difference as far as keeping the turntable from getting bumped around by outside vibrations and stuff. So yeah, so I got the. No, actually, let me see. 2019, $23.99. I guess I lied. I should.
Damn it.
I'm
Too much.
$24.
yeah, it's too much, right, Tom? Yeah, had it.
I was
you know,
21 was good, but
Doing it.
23.99 a little too much for me now.
Yeah,
Rich.
little too rich for my blood. Yeah, you almost had me. Yeah, at $20 you had me. 23. Oh,
But literally, I mean, if you go into the audiophile forums and stuff, people will pay like $1,000 for the platform,
yeah.
and then $200, $300 a pod. One of my little foam coasters, cork
Yeah.
coasters would be $200 or $300 each. And they would be in metal with some special part foam in the middle, and
Machined aluminum and all this crap. I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
and if it doesn't work, I can just take this off and actually use it for what it was built for, which is a cutting board.
Exactly.
If it doesn't work, then I just chop my vegetables off.
It's the same thing as the salt blocks. When I had bought that salt block, I'm like, if it doesn't work out, it's always a big chunk of salt. You can just, season your food with it.
Right.
You can invite people over, have 4 drinks,
So,
Cut up
no,
some-
it's,
cut up some goods.
So, has anybody else besides me now that Tom's here? Has anybody else had a McRib?
Oh, hey, I was gonna try to get it for the show, couldn't find them.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you know what? Oh no, it's Connecticut. Connecticut and is it New York?
New Jersey always gets a little like
There's
ridiculous
two
amount.
states that don't have them, and I think one of them is Connecticut, and Connecticut and someone else in the east, if I'm not mistaken.
Might be Mass. Might be Mass, to be honest. Because I tried calling the McDonald's, but they don't pick up. They just don't pick up.
Yeah.
They're never gonna pick up. They just who calls McDonald's?
Like,
I
hey,
have. I call McDonald's to get some
I have
reward.
too, but like they're probably thinking like, who calls McDonald's? What are they really? What could they
Honestly,
really be calling?
whenever McDonald's gets something new that I really want to try, I literally call them. I swear to God.
It's a waste of time going all the way over there and realizing, hey, we don't have what you want.
Right. You know what? What's cool these days is that nowadays, they pretty much have what they're going to serve at that restaurant on their app. You know what I'm saying? So I've had 2 McRibs and I had them last night. I'm fortunate enough where literally the McDonald's that's 2 miles from me
He's a lucky man.
had the McRib, baby. And it's the first time we were talking about it prior to you showing up, Tom. It's the first time that they've been in Arizona. And I want to say 4 years. We have Herb Prophet on here. He's probably an expert on the McRib as far as, hello. And Jackbox has a whole late night menu dedicated to him. That's for sure.
Hey, Joey's the expert at getting hungry for the McRib.
No, my only problem is that, when you go other places, at least not yet, but they were usually McRibs are usually 2 for $5, and no such deal this year. I mean, I don't.
I've got to stop by the local McDonald's this week.
So what's the price tag going up in there? You get 2 of them. What are you spending?
Okay, I got one large meal and another McRib sandwich, and it was $11 and some change.
All right. So each sandwich is probably like $3.54.
Yeah, it was $3.60. I want to say.
You get 2 sandwiches.
Wow.
Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on. I paid with my Apple Pay. I can tell you right now. I have my
Isn't
phone right here.
Isn't that crazy how restaurants do this? Taco Bell is infamous for doing it. They put it in the dollar menu, and then they realize people like it, and then they start increasing the price a little bit, realizing they're still going to buy it. Maybe another quarter, still going to buy it. You know what I mean? It's insane.
Yeah. They find stuff that's popular and they raise it up till people stop buying it, and then they drop it down just a little bit, and then there you go.
I remember the what was it at
Yeah, I
Wendy's.
spent $11.92. I spent $11.92 for one McRib meal, like I said, and then another sandwich. So it was $11.92.
At that point, you're like, I really don't care. I just want it anyways.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's almost like a holiday.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. It doesn't give me a breakdown, but that's $11.92 is what I paid. That was at 10:08 last night, to be exact. Yeah.
They could charge $20 a sandwich. And it's
Now you know what, and then also just a little pro tip, kids. There's Craig. A little pro tip is they quit serving the McRib at my McDonald's at midnight. So, son, do whatever you got to do, but get there before midnight or no McRib for you. What about you, Craig? You don't get McRibs in your area, do you?
No, they're not down the road. No, it's we don't get McRibs. I've never heard of McRibs in the UK, which is I've been looking out for them for a couple of years, but oh well.
Yeah, for some reason I think
Craig.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You know what? If you can't figure out what a McNugget is, good luck figuring out what a McRib is, because you just won't do it, especially when it's all saucy. When it's all saucy.
Oh, you definitely need the sauce. The sauce.
I think both of them are made up of the
sauce
same
is
meat.
the best part.
Yeah, I think they were the same meat. Yeah,
I like saucy as well. That's the thing. So.
Yeah. The thing of it is the McNuggets don't have the official grill marks on them. I mean, come on. You know,
Yeah.
they don't have grill marks on one side of them. Give me a break.
Yeah. That
You
doesn't count. Does it? That
It
don't
doesn't
count.
count. You know, so the McNuggets are just, you know, and then they bread them and all that, you know, wah, you know, all this. Yeah.
Do you remember the Burger King tenders?
They still have tenders. Yeah.
Do they still have them?
The-
Are they,
Chicken nugget tenders?
I don't-
Yeah.
no,
Are they
no,
on- are they-
no, it was the long ones, long skinny ones.
Are they on tender hooks or?
They're not like they stopped selling them around like maybe 2000,
Oh.
2001. But oh,
Was it
man,
like chicken
my
or
man.
what?
What is it?
Anyway, hello guys. I'm just sorry.
Yeah,
I
Craig.
feel like I feel like haven't said hello to anyone. So.
Hello, Craig.
Yeah, we haven't seen Craig in
Yeah,
a while.
good to see you, Craig.
Brother.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, got a bit messy last weekend on the beer, but
It happens quick, doesn't it?
I happened to get a little
It did. Yeah, it did happen.
I
Yeah.
went to a buddy of mine's. The reason I didn't have a show last week is I forgot on the previous show to. Sean says chicken fries. That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
No, not the chicken fries. Before the chicken fries, the OGs, the originals.
Oh, geez,
Look up the
man.
chicken tenders. Maybe the 90s. You'll see them
Oh,
with some honey mustard. Oh, hey, the honey mustard, it's a real deal.
Now, the previous show, I had forgot to mention that last weekend, I had a buddy of mine's retirement party to go to. And we worked together 20 years, so I had to go to his. I had to go.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair news. Yeah.
And he's got a friend of his that I met, of course, for the first time. He's got a friend of his that shows up, and apparently every time this guy shows up, everywhere he shows up, he brings a bottle of Patron.
He's just that guy.
He's that guy. He shows up with a bottle of Patron, baby, silver Patron. So, yeah, that
He's like
guy,
the henny guy.
he started. That's for sure, man. Oh, I'm telling you what, man. My buddy, he's really into smoking meat, and I told him you should have
Ooh.
called him sooner.
So, there you go.
Actually,
Yeah.
we can go in your room. You can smoke this one real quick.
Hey, Bob, you got that hickory?
Yeah, it won't take 12 hours for this one. I promise you.
It won't take long.
It won't take.
That won't take long.
I'm ready. You know, in any case, oh my God, he smoked like 9 racks of ribs. He
Oh.
smoked like this, like 20-pound brisket. I
Oh.
just all this meat. He smoked everything. Oh my God, it
He
was
smoked the damn
so
shoe.
good. He smoked everyone there, man, and we were all smoking cigarettes afterward. It was like, oh yeah, baby. You know, I need a shot of Patron now.
Yeah. Yeah. This shank is smoking. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still thinking about that barbecue, man. I mean, he killed it. I mean,
Did you take any leftovers? Did you take any?
I
You-
I
she
took
did?
them right here, man.
Oh.
Yeah, oh my God, I ate so much it was insane. I could not. I think everybody there ate as much as they could, and he still had racks of ribs and meat left over. It was crazy. He took a full cooler and put all the meat in there to let it rest. You know what I'm saying? And after, I want to say it was 3 or 4 hours, that meat was still hot in there. It was crazy. It was-
You can't beat
Wow.
a good rack, can it?
no, you can't beat a good rack. Are you kidding?
Excellent.
Everybody wanted to get their hands on it.
Should have filed sexual harassment.
You just couldn't. Yeah, quit touching those racks, man. Are you kidding me?
You're ribbing me now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was. I
I'm in
mean,
one of them moods. Sorry.
when he cut, he was cutting all the racks of ribs. When you saw there was at least a good eighth of an inch to even a quarter of an inch of smoke ring on there. I mean, it was, oh
Wow.
my God, it was,
Awesome.
and it didn't, you know, a lot of us think of, you know, it was fall off the bone type good. You know, this still had some texture to it. You know what I'm saying? To where it didn't necessarily just easily fall off the bone. You had to like bite it off the bone and it would come off. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Because to me, fall off the bone can be a little rubbery sometimes.
Yeah.
This was just, to me, you want it to where you bite them.
Yeah. It's
There's no way to say this. There's no way.
You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it.
You bite the meat and then you pull it off the bone. I'll let everyone have that. I'll let it. Mr. Rayner he can make a whole video of me saying that over and over again. That could be on the ringtone. Yeah, but that can be his that can be his next ringtone there. Yeah, but that I'm telling, oh my God, he killed it. You know, I'm like, wow.
Sounds amazing. Sounds really good.
It's almost like a steak when I want to actually eat it. Damn rib, for God's sakes.
And then you know, one of his sisters made just a ton of like by the way, everyone there practically was from New Mexico. So it was just this huge New Mexican feast as well. So
Oh wow.
you know, one of his sisters made homemade tortillas, like tons of them. And then there was just this huge pot of the best red chili ever with all the shredded pork inside of it. So, you know, it was just a matter. You took some of the meat, you'd have some of that smoked meat by itself, and then you'd take some and put it in a tortilla with some green chili on it. I mean, some red chili on it. Oh my God. It was,
Sounds epic.
you, man, it was heaven, man. It was.
Sounds epic.
Oh.
Joe, damn on you, get me hungry. Damn
It
on you.
was. I'm telling you, man. And then the secret ingredient when you sprinkle this on any food is phenomenal. It's free. You know what I'm saying?
Free food, like
You
beer.
sprinkle that free seasoning on everything, and it just makes it that much better.
You don't care when it's free. It's gonna be good.
When it's free and it's free smoked meat, I mean, hey,
come on now.
It
Come
doesn't. Well, I'm trying to do a lot of that too, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, come on now, son.
You dirty dog.
There's a lot of, you know, I feel for him, man, because you work your ass off to smoke that much meat and everything. You know, that's a lot of work. He had 2 humongous smokers going. You know what I'm saying?
That must be nice.
See, I'm a sucker for pulled pork. I love pulled pork. It's like, oh, come on.
Like a pork shoulder.
Well, I pull
pork shoulder.
Whatever I can get, you know. So.
Yeah, he close with it.
Yeah. He's got skills. He could pull them on his shoulder. He could pull, you know, he can pull it anywhere, man. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry.
That just doesn't stop, right? I mean,
sorry.
You're giving us some good ones, Craig. I like that.
Lots of material.
Yeah, lots of material. But Mark grills a lot, and it takes a lot to. I was impressed. I was really impressed, man. I'm like,
If he did that much, yeah, you know, he was working all day for that.
Mhm.
So what time do you think you're waking up in the morning for that?
Oh, he said he had started at like 5 in the morning, something like that, because his party was it was earlier. I think he said 4 in the morning, because his party started at 2, and then he took off everything probably 3-ish.
You do it right though, isn't it? You just do it proper.
Wow. That's a good time right there.
Yeah, he took everything off about 3-ish, I'm thinking, and then he put it in this huge cooler, you know, like a Coleman cooler or something, you know. He put it in a huge cooler, and then he had at least let it sit in there for at least an hour, and it was still hot. You know what I'm saying? And then even after 3 or 4 hours, that meat was still in there.
Does he ever do competitions or stuff like that? Like with
He, as far as I know, he doesn't. But
sounds like he knows what he's doing over there.
I was thoroughly impressed. I ain't even joking, man. I'm like that. Wow. We've got right here in Phoenix this place called Little Miss Barbecue that people travel here just to go there. It's called Little Miss Barbecue. If you're ever in Phoenix, make sure you try it, because I've been there now. I've been one of the fools that stood in line for damn near an hour to get this stuff. And it's one of those where you're like, this better be good by the time I get up there for all this weight. And the minute you put that meat in your mouth, you shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of place, you know? You're just like, all right, that's the truth. All right. You know, it's kind of like, were any of you guys fortunate enough to get the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Oh, I tried to get it sold out.
Never tried.
We don't really have any Popeyes here.
Not me.
We've got them every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get spinach here, but that's about it. Yeah.
Hey,
I can get olive oil here.
Yeah, but can you squeeze the can and get the spinach to fly up in the air and just like put it in your lip and eat it?
Oh yeah, all the time. Well, that's why I'm so big, isn't it? So
that's the only reason he gets it.
And how big are your forearms, by the way?
well, I'm not going to stand up, so there you go. Sorry.
Yeah, that chicken sandwich. The first one I had 2 of them, and the first one I waited an easy 35 minutes for,
Well,
and a lot of us were in the line doing the same thing, having it for the first time, and a lot of us were like, "Oh, this damn thing better be good for all this weight." You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them deals. It's that first bite, son. Oh my God! You took that first bite, and it was like, all right, this thing's the truth, man.
Wait, you forget how long you waited?
I wanted to hate on it so bad. I was ready to be Mr. Contrarian. I was ready to be like, I had it. I waited. This thing sucked. Blah blah blah. Couldn't do it. I was like, okay.
have I got time for another beer here, Joe? Or
Absolutely, man.
I'll be back in a
I'm
second.
going to bail in a few minutes, so I got to listen to some records.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. I've got new toys burning a hole in my. Whoa, that wasn't
Good. What are you having, Craig? I want to know. You're probably having some good stuff. He's probably getting beer from Georgia that I can't get here in Georgia. It's probably what's happening.
That's what Craig does, doesn't he? These days, he gets beers over there that we can't even get here.
Yeah, we can't get. Yeah.
You know.
Not fair. Why should the Brits get all the good beer? Damn it.
Yeah, that's how it works over there.
While we're waiting, I have to say, Tom, thank you for joining us again. We missed you.
Hey, it's sometimes Saturday is such a hard day. I miss Tuesdays.
I do too. I miss Tuesdays too. I've adapted to Saturdays.
Yeah.
Which was quite easy because no life, but
no.
Yeah, it's the whole no life thing makes it kind of easy to adapt.
I'll be around more often though. I'll be around more often from now on.
My Saturday was already filled, leisure wise. Tuesday was great for me. That was perfect.
Yeah,
but I've adapted to Saturday.
What I don't mind about Saturday is that you at least still have Sunday.
Yeah.
The day,
off,
yeah, the day that I have to wake up at 4 a.m. for work. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the thing about it is I feel like we're not. Well, for one, we're not rushed. That's for sure. Now, yeah, I'll probably, whenever Craig gets back on with his beer, we'll do that for a little bit and then we'll shut it down. But we're not rushed. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell, we've done, 2-hour shows on here before.
Joe, one time I actually think we went 2.5 hours.
Yeah, one time. We don't
Yeah, not beyond that ever though.
Never.
But that's the beauty of StreamYard now, is that I have a timer and I know how far we're going. In the past, I would just have to kind of guess, and
Yeah.
now I know exactly.
And
Hey, Craig, by the way, this is our first show that we're streaming on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
Oh wow, you've upgraded then.
Oh, yeah, Craig, you should know we evolve constantly on this. This show is constantly evolving.
No, I know. I saw the town yard thing last weekend. So
Town yard.
or whatever it's called.
I'm sorry, I'm being
Pit stream.
Yeah, or their weekly roundup of
Oh, yeah, the new
the
feature
thing.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw that. I know it was a paid kind of thing. So wow, we're on Facebook.
Yeah. We're on both at the same time.
You can break YouTube and Facebook at the same time now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can destroy them. Yeah, that's right.
The servers are going to be brought down real quick.
Yeah, Facebook's gonna regret
Yeah.
this.
You got to be ready.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool.
it is. What do you got for us, Craig?
I'm I've just cracked open another one of what I'm drinking here. Bodega, is it?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a collaboration with Gypsy Hill in London and Interboro. I think they're out of New York. It's part of the Skyline project, which is I think it's 6 or 7 beers in one box, and they're collaborated with American breweries. It's come out in the last month or so. But this was in the one of the UK supermarkets for some bizarre reason. On a like a promotional thing about 4 weeks ago. It's £3 a can. So what's that? $4.55 or something like that. And they got reduced down to £1.65 a can. So I actually picked up about 8 cans of it.
That's a Rock
Nice.
J deal there.
Yeah, indeed. And it's like an IPA, 5.8%.
Okay.
It's brewed. It's a West Coast type. East meets West Coast. It says on the can.
Now, are you guys like? Do they do? I mean, they obviously do dated cans right out there? Like how do you feel the like how do you feel freshness wise out there in UK is beer wise when you go into a store? Do you see a lot of old stuff?
Well, this has got a canned on date. This was canned on. Yeah, it's a little bit old, but it was canned on the 30th of August.
All right.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
Well,
Yeah,
it's been out. It's been out a month. So
Yeah, that's
I've
not,
had it. I've had this. I've done a review of it like quite a while back. But I've been a bit lazy lately, but it's okay.
lazy.
It's worth £3 a can, and now when you get it like £1.65 or whatever it is, it's like
Half
Yeah.
price.
yeah, that's not bad at
and
all.
it's and it's in date. It's like I'll grab 8 of these.
You can buy a bottle of water for the same price.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Water. Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah. And this is pretty much water with better ingredients. So.
Yeah.
Still 97% water. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, because water. I mean, what does water have in it? Maybe a little iron.
Yeah.
And
You've got to keep hydrated. So that's what I keep saying. So they are.
Hey, we covered that on this show, right? Lager was what in the top 10 of hydrating fluids, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
It was in the top 10. It was one of the university studies over here researched what were the best beverages to hydrate. The top 2 were milk, believe it or not. Water was literally, I think, right above lager. I think water was right above beer.
Yeah. I normally the day after I've had a bit of a session, I've got a bit of a do you know what I mean? A bit of
Yeah, you can say that. Let's see what this is.
Is that a bit of a? So was that after a smoked meat session or a pulled pork session?
No, there's generally no meat involved. It's just
There's your show title. No meat involved. Gary.
Yeah, no meat involved.
No meat involved.
The slabs or ribs.
No meat was hurt in the making of this show.
no. It's just more of a
That is going in there right now.
more of a calming effect. So
Okay. Yeah.
Ah,
That
That's
is
it.
beautiful.
sorry, Jesus.
Oh,
that went fast. No, that's good.
Well, thanks for that. I'm still putting in the show title.
And the show title, Craig.
Oh, Jesus, not again.
Hey, it's an honor.
There it is. It's in there. It's in there. They make it easy. You know what? I gotta give another pat on the back to. I can never say the guy's name. I wish I could say one of the co-founders' names of.
yeah.
I just can't manage to get his name out. But one of the co-founders of StreamYard. I mean, hats off to those guys. I mean,
Oh, they're awesome. They are brilliant. They are
phenomenal.
brilliant. But I've had a few people say, "Oh, are they any association with Google and shit?" And I thought, well, I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're just independent guys.
Yeah, they're independent cats, man. All this is something they created. He says that they saw a need and they went after it. You know?
Yeah.
It's saw a window.
It's gonna make a yeah, but why haven't Google done anything though? Like since, what are they doing?
You know what's amazing, Craig, is that me and Mark and everyone here has been saying for years, if they would have just made a paid part, I would have gladly paid for it.
Yeah.
But they didn't. This guy is, and or these people are, and I'm all over it, man. It's a reasonable fee to get this level of service. I'm glad to pay it. I mean,
I was going to say, have you set up like any kind of like fund for you paid for this, so or not? Is it just out of your wallet or whatever?
Yeah, no, this is out of my it's out of my wallet. I'm no longer getting Google checks. They squeezed me out of that one, but I wasn't getting Google checks even before they squeezed me out. But yeah,
really,
it's been years since I've gotten a check from Google. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, but
it was nice. It was an extra 100 and some change. A month. It was kind of nice. It was never like I was gonna quit my day job, that's for sure. But
how you gonna quit your job?
Yeah.
I think the most I ever got in 1 month was maybe $200.
That's still
enough for some good beer.
Yeah, it was enough, man. It was a steady like 100, 105, 110 for a while. It was a steady 105, 110 a month.
Yeah, you're not going to make a living out of it. I mean,
No.
even some, yourself, the OG for doing this.
It basically covered any expenses that I had, like StreamYard. It basically covered any sort of little expenses that I had for the show. When I used to actually take requests from people on what beer to review or whatever, it covered those beers. The beers that I would buy for the show or for my reviews. So it basically washed. You know what I'm saying? But
sure. Yeah. No, wow, that's
now I happen to have my own little budget for it. So
This is what makes me laugh. You saying that you've been doing this for like over 10 years, and then you get people who have been doing it. I don't know. Even some people are doing it 7-8 years, which it's a long time. Yeah, I'm going to make a living at this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, you're not. You're just not. It's such a niche market. Although it's, in what YouTube is doing now, and like not just YouTube, Twitch, and all this sort of thing, this is nothing compared to, you know, some of these other channels. This is just like, why are you even bothering, kind of thing. You bother because you love doing it.
Mhm.
You know, this is what you do. This, you know, it's not about you're not going to get any pence out of it. It's not going to happen.
There,
It's just not.
there are some that are making life-changing money. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is without a doubt. But
Yeah.
it's short term, like you're saying, Craig. And as long as they're extremely smart, and some of them I feel like they're not, but
Yeah.
as long as they're extremely smart with that cash, they're set. They really are, because some of them are making life-changing money, and some of these cats are making monthly incomes that are what we make in a year. Honestly,
But
Someone to make
Yeah,
like $250,000 like a month, like
yeah,
more than that, like
yeah.
insane.
but not within the beer tubing community. It's never going to happen.
No, not within. Well, you know what? There's those couple of cats, and I've ran across their videos, and good
Yeah.
Lord, these guys post. I'm trying to think of what their name is. They post a video, and they have tens of thousands of hits within a day.
Yeah, but then you have to think, if I don't think YouTube is where it's at for beer tubing. I think it's with Instagram and getting your tits out. If you if you can do that,
Yeah.
you've got like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 subs,
Yeah.
and you can do that. You've got a chance. But mine aren't big enough at the moment, so I have to keep going, you know. So
Yeah, well, once upon a time,
that's what it is. Unfortunately,
I mean,
that's what it is. Seriously, that's what it is.
somehow or another, I still have a few subscribers on YouTube, and that kind of keeps things the way they are right now, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Is what it is at this point. We're out of here for today, guys. Thank you very much, man, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Isolated, thank you for joining in, my friend. Thank you for the sacrifice.
Thank you. Thanks for
Tom,
having
good
us.
to see you again, brother.
You too, guys.
And
Later,
thanks
guys.
again, my friend Craig. Thank you for staying up, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, thanks for having me on
This
Saturday.
is just a couple hours, Craig.
It's nice to catch up with you guys. It's really cool.
Awesome to be on this first ever dual stream
Wow, yeah.
whatever
indeed.
show we're calling it.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
really
the no meat involved show. Legendary. Thanks, guys. We'll see you, man. Peace out.
See you guys
Later, guys.
next week.
See ya.